Oh, all right. Well, watching some TV. Here's the meatballs. I took it out of the crock pot and just put it in a Tupperware to fit in the microwave in the refrigerator, so that I can vacuum pack them. I wasn't able to do it right after when I cooked them, so the next day, obviously I couldn't just leave them in the crock pot, so I put them in a Tupperware. Here's the vacuum packer that I paid $10 for at the tag sale, and it came with a bunch of bags, like a whole pile of bags here that I've been using. And for $10 it works great. It's an older one. It's like the plastic is kind of messed up on it. It looks like it's dirty, but it's not. I've cleaned the crap out of it, but hey, something that's like ancient. It's the VAC 1200 Food Saver. I didn't Google it to see exactly what it was worth or whatever, but for $10 with the bags, definitely worth it. But before we get going on packaging this up for the lunches, I want to show you a light I put in. Yeah, butter heater's going. Let me turn on some lights here. I don't do good at making the bed. But check this out. This cabinet here, it's like a wardrobe closet. No light inside, but I put a motion light in. So now when I reach in, the light turns on and it shuts off automatically, so I don't have to worry about it. I'll show it to you. I got it at Lowe's. I don't know if that'll right there get an idea. And what I did is I mounted it up high, pointing towards the back, so that when you reach in, you can turn it on just by sticking your hand in here, and then do what you got to do, and you can just close the door and not have to worry about a light being left on. Thought that was pretty cool. And it works good, and it doesn't get set off, accidental by like movement, because I've been driving around, and I go and check it every now and then, and it's off. So, all right, we're gonna vacuum pack this stuff up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna suction cup my mount to the microwave there and give you guys kind of a view like this. And I'll show you how I package it up and how the vacuum packer works. All right, well, I do have a little bit of a shadow here. Trying to stay out of the light, but this will have to do. These are the vacuum bags. You see it says Food Saver on it, probably backwards because of the camera. But if you cut them long ways and then seal them in the center, you can actually make two individual pockets in each one. See that? So if you had a meal that you were going to do to where one of these was a meal, you could have pasta here and then the other stuff here, so it wasn't mixed together. And then you would just seal them across the top, and you'd have two separate compartments all in one bag. I do that for different stuff. We'll do that again in the future. Mainly when I'm like hunting and doing stuff like that, I put like, whether it be ground meat or stew meat, for individual portions. But for today, we're just going to use regular bag. These are, I'm not quite sure of the size. I'd say they're about 10 inches by 5 inches maybe. But if you look right here, they say freeze, refrigerate, microwave, or boil, which is awesome. So especially with the meatballs, I can drop it into a pot of boiling water, heat the meatballs, open up the bag, use it. You can reuse the bags if you wash them. A lot of times I don't. I just throw them away or recycle them. But what's good about that is no dishes. So when I'm low on water or whatever, I don't have to wash them. I can just get rid of them. Now these, the bags can get kind of expensive. I do find buying the rolls at Cabela's for $20 is much more cost effective than these bags here. But these bags, like I said, I think I paid $10 for the vacuum packer, and I think I paid another $5 for the whole stack of bags. And it was definitely worth it, and they're just more convenient for in the camper here. And then we're just gonna put 16 meatballs in each one. And that'll be enough for 2 good-sized grinders. I want to make sure we get some of the sauce, too. So there's 4. Doing this one-handed is not easy. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it and then start the next part of this video. All right, I was able to get 4 bags with 16 meatballs in each. Well, one of them has 15. But I did eat 2 of these already. So I would have had 5 bags, which would have been 10 sandwiches. That's pretty good. Now the vacuum packer, even the older ones, all work the same. You put the little end of the bag in the channel. Oops. Close it up and push down. I just hit the instant seal. If it takes too long, that's all I do. And it puts a nice heat seal right on there. And we have a nice package. And do another one. Now I like to make them flat. I like to make them flat so that they stack on top of each other nicely. And then you can put stuff on top. If you make them like odd shaped, they don't pack in the freezer very well. And with an RV freezer, you know, you need as much room as possible. So one, nice and flat, 2, 3, 4. 4 nice packages. Look at how nice that packs up. And then you just grab one and go. Awesome. Really saves time with lunches and things like that. Vacuum packer is a great thing to have. It's something that I keep in the rig. You know, and I use it nonstop. It really is. You know, even when you're bagging up, like putting stuff in a cooler, it's nice to have a leak-proof bag to put your stuff in. So even if the ice melts, it doesn't waterlog your food. Cheese, whatever else you want to put in. Or hell, you know, you're going out in the boat, you can vacuum pack or just seal your wallet, things like that, identification. And then if you leave some air in there, it would actually float. Vacuum packer, great addition. It's one of those things that I don't think I could do without. And it doesn't take up much space, especially the older ones. If you find one like this, it's nice and small. The Food Saver, I recommend definitely going with a name brand. But, you know something, get what you can get. All right, guys. BlackTop Boondockers signing out. There's the macaroni. There's the meatballs. Talk to you soon.